Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm sorry it's been so long since I've uploaded, but Ultra League was here, Ultra Remix, basically the XL Cup, and I was also very busy with school. It's kind of been kicking my butt recently. I had a test Thursday, a test Monday, I have a test tomorrow, um, and I've had a couple essays on top of it, so I'm back and uploading. These are my first Master League battles. And the team consists of Excadrill in the lead with Lugia and Garchomp. I just got my Lugia built probably during Ultra League, so it's been very fun to try out. But there's double ground team, but it doesn't really run like it because like Garchomp and Excadrill kind of cover each other's weaknesses. So like Garchomp's still weak to ice, but Excadrill is neutral, and like Excadrill is weak to water, but Garchomp is neutral. So like it's not like a ABB team or like an ABA team. So, beginning of this game, Zacian, double close combat. I'm just gonna farm it down, but he does get to another move. But that's okay. I come out here with a lot of energy. It's the 0 shield, and since I built up all that energy, I'm gonna get to this outrage. And Garchomp and Mewtwo are both very attack weighted, pretty squishy. So this outrage KOs, and he has Dialga in the back, which is kind of bad because I don't get to the Sand Tomb. But like it's okay because I can come back in with Excadrill, and I can just get to Drill Run here. My opponent might get to Iron Head. Actually, he doesn't. So this game is over. Zacian is gonna get could get farmed down, or Lugia can just come in and throw a Dragon Tail. Lugia and Garchomp both on this team have Dragon Tail. Garchomp has Dragon Tail, Sand Tomb, Outrage, Excadrill the standard moveset, and then Lugia the standard moveset with Dragon Tail over Extra Sensory. Getting into this next match, we have Mewtwo on the lead, a little bit desync. So I'm actually going to build up a little extra. I think I'd throw it 7, and he just gets that last desynced move through, even though we kind of synced up and I was a fast move ahead, so it is what it is. And it's a fake CMP, so definitely running into a lot of lag in these battles, which isn't great. I was kind of frustrated, but it's okay. At this point, I can just let the second move go. He ends up having Shadow Ball, which is not good for me at all. I have to throw this Drill Run right away. And I might transfer this Psycho Cut, even though I probably live it. And I switch into Garchomp here. And he doesn't get to a Psy Strike. I think he's actually at the move there, which is really nice. And he comes in with Dialga. Pretty tricky, but I'm just going to go straight for the Outrage here. He might be expecting a Sand Tomb since he has a shield. But let's see, this Outrage coming through, and it actually lands, doing big damage. Not quite boom worthy, but almost boom worthy. And we have a Zekrom in the back, which is pretty cool spice pick. I'm not even going to try and catch here. I'm just going to try and farm down, get to 2 Sky Attacks. I'm probably going to have to let a move get through here. But, I mean, obviously I'm going to shield the first one. Could have been a crunch, but good thing I shielded the Wild Charge. He actually gets to the crunch and the Wild Charge at the same rate. They're the same energy. If I live a Wild Charge, this is game over. And I live with about 5 to 10 HP left, so that's going to be GG for a good game 2. Getting into game 3, Excadrill Melmetal on the lead. This is very nice. All you have to worry about is Superpower. There's no fast move pressure, and Drill Run is going to come close to KOing. So I'm actually going to try and sneak a fast move through. Most Excadrill or Melmetals throw after 9, and I actually get a fast move through here, and my opponent doesn't get a move through. Definitely the game's fault for him not getting that Thundershock through, but at this point I actually get back-to-back moves, which is kind of crazy. I feel like he would have thrown, but he was trying to build up to another one, so at this point he's just going to throw, he's going to build up a little bit, which is pretty nice. But at this point I can shield the Superpower, let the second one go, and just take some energy coming out of this matchup. So yeah, Superpower is going to do about 70%. maybe a little bit more. But so now he's going to come out with Dragon Tail Groudon, so I'm going to throw after 4. This allows me to get to 2 moves. So this drill run's going to be coming through, doing about 40% damage. And I'm going to throw one more Mud Shot so I don't let any energy through, and throw this next drill run. And my opponent actually shields, so I'm going to switch into Lugia, save Excadrill as a sack swap, and keep Garchomp alive. So my opponent's going to throw a bunch of Fire Punches. This is absolutely fine. I could maybe think about going for like a nutty Dragon Tail down, but I think it would have just been a little bit too much. So Aeroblast coming through. I want to assume that this Garchomp won't be, or this Dialga will be getting to a move, right? Yeah. That's okay. I think this is probably game over, though. Yeah, it doesn't even KO, so he actually gets a little bit of energy, which isn't bad. Because Garchomp can come in and farm down. But let's see, I have my sack swap ready. It's just going to be a matter of, can I catch the move? And I can't. Now what actually happens here is I was 1 away from the move, so the Dragon Tail that he got through was actually enough to win the game. So I think I would have won if I didn't sack swap, or maybe it would have been a CMP, maybe I would have lost CMP. But either way, I played that pretty poorly for my first loss of the video. I only ended up playing like 2 sets, I think, and I did pretty well. I think I went like 8-2, maybe like 7-3. So picking up an okay lead against Dragon Tail Garchomp, but I'm actually gonna switch out of here, safe swap into Lugia. Lugia is so bulky, and it's a really good safe swap. Like something you need to worry about would be like Melmetal, but you can still hit it with Aeroblast for some big damage. I'm actually going to shield bait here with the Sky Attack. Hope that this Gyarados shields, and it does, which is very nice. And now what I can do is, let's see, I'm going to shield. This could be an Aqua Tail, it could be a Crunch. It's an Aqua Tail, which is not great. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to build up to the Aeroblast, and I think I can get to 2 Sky Attacks here, maybe. So he shields. I'm actually going to switch into Garchomp. Because that was my opponent's last shield, he's going to go down shields to be able to take switch. So I'm just going to switch aggressively out of this matchup, get ahead on energy, and it's his own Garchomp, which he already showed earlier on the lead. So he's going to throw a Sand Tomb, and I can actually live one more Dragon Tail, get to my own Sand Tomb, and he doesn't get a Dragon Tail through, which is really big for me, because it's going to allow me to get one more Dragon Tail worth of damage off, and this does like 10 to 15%. And at this point, I can probably come in with Lugia and just throw another Dragon Tail, but I'm actually going to go for a nice farm down with Excadrill here. I'm going to let the Sand Tomb go, which is pretty aggressive. This could definitely cost me the game. But let's see. I'm able to farm down, which is nice. And what does he have in the back? I think I'm trying to switch into Lugia to clear the debuff, which is not a horrible idea. And he does come back in with Gyarados, but I get a Dragon Tail through and he switches into Metagross, and that allows me to get a Sky Attack here, which is very, very crucial in this game because it means that this Drill Run is going to KO. And I get ahead on energy, so I can threaten the Gyarados in the back. Actually, at this point in the game, I thought that he had his Garchomp in the back. I was not really thinking in this battle, and I throw a Drill Run on this Gyarados, and I have to live this Dragon Breath damage because he's not going to get to 2 moves. And at this point, you can see me going through the Rock Slide. Now that I see that he threw, I'm just going to flex with another Drill Run. So definitely unnecessary to throw 2 Drill Runs. I could have easily Rock Slide and win the game, but he ended up leaving, so I didn't get to see the Drill Run actually KO. But GG. Very nice win against a Gyarados who switched. They just really didn't have much of an answer to Lugia in that game. But GG nonetheless. And look what we have here. Another Melmetal lead, which is really nice. I always love seeing Melmetal in the lead. You don't really see Excadrill very much in the lead. I think in all the games I played, I maybe came up across one Excadrill in the lead. Most of the other ones are closers, which is um, pretty good. Excadrill is really good in the back, but it just catches all those flyer leads, all the steel types. So like it beats Dialga, it beats Metagross, it beats Lugia, it beats, I think it beats Yveltal. It does lose to Zacian, and it does lose to like Garchomp and Groudon, but pretty good in the lead nonetheless. And he has a Dialga, but I'm up a shield. So he's going to get to this move here. I am going to expend a shield. I was thinking that this would probably be like a Draco or a Thunder. It ends up being an Iron Head, which is okay. But at this point, this Aeroblast will be coming through. If it goes unshielded, it'll do, yeah, like 55% damage. And at this point, I don't think that my opponent's going to get to another Iron Head, which is really nice. That means that he should have probably Draco'd. And this is a Dragonite in the back. This is GG. The writing on the wall is there. I'm going to be able to live this Dragon Claw since it is Dragon Tail. Dragonite, I think I would live it either way. But if he shields this Aeroblast, I can just come in with Garchomp, and I have a shield advantage, and it's going to be GG. And if the Aeroblast goes through, he would have just died. So, GG. Very nice game. I think the Dragonite tried to build up to 2. I could have considered throwing that Sand Tomb, but I don't think it would have KO'd, so that's why I just threw another Dragon Tail and called it quits right there. So, GG. Alright, look at this. We have a Yveltal on the lead. I'm actually going to throw on alignment here because I think I got like a half turn head start, so he doesn't get a Snarl through, which is really nice on the lead here. Yeah, this gets a shield, and at this point, I probably could have let this go through. It's only, well, I think he only threw 5, so this is probably a Dark Pulse, and I'm going to shield it, and at this point, I sneak a fast move through. I'm going to let this one go. Because Excadrill lives, barely, and then I live a Snarl, and I throw this Rock Slide. So let's see, he shields this, and if I live one more Snarl, boom, I get to another Rock Slide. I think this ends up doing like 75% damage. I was kind of shocked at how little it did. I thought it was going to do more. It only ended up doing like 65% maybe, which is definitely not great for being super effective against I wouldn't say that Yveltal's like glassy, but it's kind of got like average bulk, average attack, maybe a little bit on the attack weighted side, but his Giratina Origin in the back as an answer to Garchomp, I think that maybe he was hoping that it was Mudshot, but either way, he didn't have a shield, so that's gonna be GG. I guess he just didn't have an answer to Garchomp in the back, and that ends up being a common theme with a lot of these teams. Ho on the lead. I'm going to throw a Rock Slide after 7. This ensures that he doesn't get an Incinerate through. Now, in the Master League, Excadrill is really glassy, so it's not going to be able to like live a bunch of moves. So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to shield the Brave Bird. Oh, he Earthquakes for whatever reason. So I throw 4, and then I throw this Rock Slide, and then I'm assuming like, okay, I can switch, transfer the Incinerate, keep the extra life. No, it's just dead. I don't understand. This game is so broken sometimes. And spoiler alert, this is going to be the reason I lose this game. So he comes into Dialga. This isn't bad because like I have the ability to switch into Lugia now. This Outrage is going to come through, do a lot of damage, and I'm going to be able to farm this Dialga down. Now it just comes down to what he has in the back. Because, Lugia can kind of handle Ho-Oh. I do have a shield advantage, a little bit of energy. Ho-Oh does have a lot of energy, though, and it is a Mewtwo. So, he throws 7, and it's a Shadow Ball. Now, this is going to be... Okay. I throw 4, which means that he gets 6 Psycho Cuts, and I didn't know that it takes Mewtwo 6 Psycho Cuts to get to the second Shadow Ball. I thought it was 7-7, but it ends up being 7-6, and there goes like 2/3 of my health. And all in all, there goes this game for the most part. At this point, I can try to get to a Sky Attack, but he's just going to throw right away. And my only hope is getting to an Outrage here, and there's just no way, right? Like, yeah, he was at 100 energy somehow, and that's just game. So super frustrating. I was not happy with that game, and that's pretty much Niantic's fault. Another match. This is gonna be the last battle of the video, but let's see. Boom. Throws after I build up to 2. I go for the Mud Shot through. If he would have built up one more, I would have just lost CMP. Since he has a higher attack. And I try and throw the CMP. He gets another move through. Game. Hello? Like, the CMP that I tried to tap for, he ended up winning and getting another move through. So, like, it didn't register CMP. So now he gets to softly his lead and just keep 2 shields. And then here, I don't even get my attacks through. Like, he just got like 2 free Shadow Claws worth of energy. I'm so frustrated. I was gonna make a video within the last 2 weeks just complaining about how bad Niantic's task force is, but like everybody already knows, so I'm not gonna make a video bitching about it. No one really wants to hear it. But now my switch clock is up, and Lugia is against Yveltal, so this is great, right? Like, this is what you want to see. He's actually gonna let the Sky Attack go, which I don't know, man. Like, you got to start shielding something at some point. But my opponent here, really nice counting. He's gonna throw right as I get to the Sky Attack, and this game looks all but over, right? Like, there's what can I do? But let's see. So I'm gonna get this Rock Slide off because my opponent decided not to throw right away, which is huge because this gets me a shield, and then I can switch into Garchomp. And my mindset here is I'm just going to take the Focus Blast. I get this Dragon Tail through, which means if this is a Dark Pulse, he's not going to get to another move. And it's a Dark Pulse? He didn't throw the Focus Blast. So is there hope? This Giratina, it's going to be close. It's going to be really close. He's going to have to shield the Sand Tomb for there to be any hope. And he shielded it? Oh man, this is going to be such a close game. If I get this Dragon Tail through, it's over. He actually throws at really nice timing. And it's a Shadow Ball because Ominous wouldn't KO. And now I just have to farm down. And I farmed down, and that's such a good game. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching these Master League battles. I will be back later this week for another video. But stay tuned. I'll see you guys later. Peace.